Gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now a run with Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 3rd down, Abdullah. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Wilson now, throwing again. They set up the screen to Penny. Penny hit, and the ball is jarred free.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And Gideon in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Cousins now. Open here, Adam Thielen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. First down, here's Cousins. If you're going to blitz, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll run for it. Cook. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's complete to Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And there they got him the ball. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
From the 25 on second down, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Cousins.
But it appears that they read man deep.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one, 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is caught and out of bounds. All the way down at the 3. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Bailey got the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. So you sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Here's Cousins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Cousins again. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance.
The rush coming, and he's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that a jump down the number.
There he goes, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore, 42 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Now Wilson. Everson Griffin able to get in there and run him down. For what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle defense getting set to go. Forced the fumble last time, up on the scoreboard, things going their way.
Things are rocking easy now, and they feel good about themselves, confident, taking the ball away in the last possession.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cassius Marsh picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Going deep for Diggs. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself.
They got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.